So how do we increase long-run economic growth? Well, the government can increase long-run economic growth by promoting public policies and innovation. So, for example, the government could create policies that protect intellectual property, such as patents, which would give private companies a greater incentive to create said intellectual property, which would in turn lead to more future economic growth. Here are some examples of these policies. So first off, we have education and health policies. Education promotes human capital, while health helps to promote productivity within that human capital. Another example is infrastructure and industrial policies. Infrastructure and industry policies are what companies are built and rely on. By increasing these policies, there will be increased economic growth in the future. Some examples are roads, sewage, bridges, ports, high-speed internet, etc. Mainly all the major infrastructure that we use today. Third are technological developments. So by creating policies that help boost technological development, companies will be able to produce more and help bolster the future economy more. And finally, just some other things, good government, property rights, and economic openness. These just mean that more policies that have these things in mind are crucial to future economic success. And the way these policies help bolster future economic success are by instituting policies that will not only affect the current people, but also the future people. So if you have technological developments that you develop now, those will continue to provide economic benefit far past when you use them to future people. So there are some trade-offs, however. So some trade-offs include there's investment trade-offs, which is a reduction in current consumption to pay for investment in capital to increase future production. So you have to reduce the current consumption that you have in order to pay for more increased future production. Um, yeah, the juggling act, many governments cannot pay for all the factors that promote wealth. I mean, there's only a finite amount of money. So we have to pick and choose what we want to put our hard-earned dollars towards to help promote future economic growth. And finally, the poverty trap. So the poverty trap means that basically the poorer the country is, the greater the economic trade-offs become. So say, for example, the United States wanted to promote future economic growth, that would be relatively easy. I mean, the United States is a major powerhouse in the world. We have a lot of money that we can work with. Our government can be able to put in policies in place that would help boost economic growth. But say take maybe a kind of third world country in Africa. Their government may not be as easily able to help provide those economic policies because the trade-offs that they have to give up now are so much greater because they have less to work with at the current time. So that's one of the things, the poverty trap. The poverty trap is one of the main reasons that countries request foreign aid. I mean, if a country is stuck in the poverty trap, the best way that they can get out of it is request help from other countries who, say, aren't, like the United States. So this covers the section of Chapter 10 over future economic growth and policies. Thank you very much for listening.